Hey everybody, it's Candy, aka Brown Eyed Girl 69. How y'all doing tonight? Well, today is May 26th of 2025. And today was my second day back at work. I went back to work Sunday and I worked 10 to 3 yesterday. I came home last night or yesterday afternoon. I was hurting pretty bad. It was mainly in my lower back and kind of like right over here. Not really close to any of the incisions, but in the general area. I woke up this morning, man, I was still sore. But I had to be at work at 11, and I worked 11. Well, I was supposed to work 11 to 4, but one of the girls called in, and they weren't going to be able to get somebody to come in until 5, so I went up working 11 to 5, which is fine because today was Memorial Day. It's a holiday pay. So I basically got paid $1 more an hour, and then I'm also getting paid an average of what my average hours are. Hopefully they'll give me about 5 or 6 hours for the holiday pay too on top of it, but that'll just be at regular rate. Then I came home after work, sat around for about an hour. Then I got dressed, and we have this diner here in town called Boomerangs. They have a few of them all across the state of Oklahoma, but it's called Boomerang's Diner, and their decor inside is all 50s based, um, nostalgic, I guess, is a good term for it. Um, and on Monday nights, they have half price burgers. Well, Sonic does half price burgers on Tuesday nights, but the last time I tried to order a half price burger at Sonic, I found out you can only do it through the app. And currently I can't use the app because I don't have any money on my card. My card's completely at zero until June 5th. And that'll be when I get my first paycheck since being back to work. A lot of stuff's been going on in the last couple of days. Facebook. I wish I knew a way to make, oh, what do they call it? A response type of video, not to anyone specific, but to be able to put the video up that I want to respond about and then talk about it. But it's been so many years since I've done editing or anything like that, as far as making videos. So I'm just kind of at a standstill. If anybody out there has any computer knowledge as far as what a good app would be to use, or software to use for me to make videos to where I can basically record a video per se that somebody else made and respond to it and put my overlay on it with me responding to it or not. Just even my voice. Being able to pause, being able to basically record the video and pause where necessary to make my statements and then continue on. So if anybody knows how to do that or knows of an app or software program that will allow me to do that, please let me know, because I don't, even on my phone, some people on their phones have like what they call a screen record button. I don't have it on my phone. As soon as this phone's paid off though, I'm probably going to go try to do an upgrade on my phone, and I'm going to look for specific features to utilize. So I'm going to definitely look for a phone that has a screen record option on it. But Nokias don't offer that. I think Motorola's do, Samsungs do. I know iPhones do. Anyway, there's just a lot of crazy stuff coming out now in the news about all sorts of things. I don't pay that much attention to know specific details. I heard somebody got ran over today, or some people got ran over somewhere. I can't remember. I think it might have been in the UK. Weather's been really strange. I've seen some video postings of people saying to be on alert that live in these areas because of the activity that's going on with volcanoes around those areas and stuff. I've seen a video about where supposedly Putin was supposedly almost assassinated, or somebody attempted to assassinate him or something. I don't know. There's just so much stuff. And then on top of that, everything that's going on, like all the things that are happening, all the events that are happening, of course, all the Christians have to grab at him and say, oh, this is prophecy, Jesus is coming back. No, I've said it time and time again. Jesus is not coming back. Nobody's going anywhere. So I hope these Christians are ready to hold on to their panties when they realize that they aren't going anywhere. And yes, I'm still a flat earther, and I know I've got a few people I'm sub to that are globers, and I just don't understand your thought patterns on that. So, if you'd like to try to explain to me why you believe in a globe earth, please feel free to do so. You can make a response video, or you can comment down below. Anyway, that's just a subject that, a believer in. I believe that's the way it truly is. I definitely don't believe that we're on some spinning ball. Flying at so many thousands of miles per hour, going around the sun, and no, I don't believe that. I don't believe that at all. It's as far-fetched as it possibly can come. And you know what's so sad is most of these things that people believe in, they only believe in them because it was pounded into their head when they were children. Indoctrination. Brainwashing. Yet they firmly believe it. It's true. I also read somewhere, I think it was probably somewhere on Facebook, or maybe it was here in a video on YouTube. I hardly keep up with what's, what I watch anymore nowadays. I just watch things to get information. I don't necessarily remember where I've gathered the information. What was I saying? But yeah, I was saying that, there's this people that post stuff, and I get my information through all sorts of different channels here on YouTube. Even though I'm not a Christian, I'm sub to some Christians' channels. Even though I'm not a globe earther, I guess I have some globe earther friends I've just recently discovered. I'm not all about the new age stuff. I'm not all about the star seeds. I don't believe there's anything outside of us that's trying to help us or go against us. I believe it's all comes from within, and it all comes from our own minds, our own egos, our own carnal thinking. everything that happens, because we are creators and we do create with our thoughts. And that's why they say that Satan is the ruler and the prince of the air. Well, air is representation of thoughts in the astrological realm. Air governs thoughts. And that's why they say Satan is the prince of the air, because Satan governs our thoughts. Which would be the energy of Saturn. Saturn is Satan. Now here I am just rambling on. But mainly I just came on here to say, hey, I got back to work. I'm wanting to make better videos. I want to make better videos so I can present actual information to you guys. But unless somebody can help me out and tell me what software program or app that I need to use, I do have a computer. It's a Dell laptop. It's running Windows 10 right now, but eventually I'll be upgraded to Windows 11. So that was the main reason why I came on here. But yes, I would love to make better videos, better quality videos, presenting information, just so people don't have to sit here and look at me and listen to me ramble on for 20, 25 minutes, you know? I'd rather make a 20-minute video that has some pretty good presentation to it, with my narration behind it. Anyways, I think I'm going to go ahead and call an evening with you guys. If anything pops up that I feel like you should know, then I'll definitely be getting back to you. But there is one thing I am going to say before I let y'all go. Too many people are caught up in doing something. You have society that always tells you that you need to do this, you need to do that, blah, 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 right? What if people just didn't get caught up in doing anything anymore? What if people, do you think it's possible that people could just kick back, live their lives, and not have to do anything per se? Unless they want to do something? See, here's the thing. There's so many... I walked away from your basic mainstream religion of Christianity years ago. Years ago. And because of my programming, because of me being raised in a Christian church, or a Christian home, so to speak, it was pounded into my head, kind of like the globe thing. It's pounded into our heads once we're really young, you know. Well, some people have had religion pounded into their head. But luckily, I wasn't so indoctrinated that I couldn't walk away from it. But I will say this, I think I still have issues concerning that, because of the indoctrination. And see, here's the thing. People will walk away from one thing and go into another that's not really that much better for them. You know? It's kind of like cult-like status, you know? It's like people are always desiring to be validated somehow, some way. And YouTube is a way for people to achieve validation. Regardless if it takes them being educational. Some people are funny, does their comedy. There's all sorts of avenues that people can do to get your attention. Some people are just genuine, you know. Like me, I'm just a genuine person. I don't need to have likes. I don't need to have, thousands of comments. Honestly, I don't know if I'd be able to handle that much attention or not, you know? And then if you do start getting a lot of people paying attention to you, you got to worry about the naysayers and the people that like to make up crap just to start drama on booby tubby streets. And I see it all the time. I see it every day, all day, every day. All these people running around all these different channels, talking crap, talking smack on others. It's ridiculous. So I think that's one reason why I don't really care if I get well known or not on the streets of Booby Tubby, because I don't have the time or energy to deal with other people's BS and drama. And what's really strange is some of these people on Booby Tubby streets that like to be what they call a shock actor or whatever. They used to be pretty cool people. But then something happened. And now they're assholes. I don't know if I can say that or not. But it just really seems like my side of YouTube, most of the people are really starting to go to the dogs. They're really starting to go down some dark paths. Because they're continually being told that they got to do something. Do this, do that. You got to do this to improve your life. You got to do this to lose weight. You got to do. No, you are human being. Hugh is a light man. So you're a light man being. So you're just a light being. You're a light man experiencing. That's what we are. That's what a human is. A light being experiencing the five senses through a physical body and in a physical world. But even some people try to convince others out there that this is all an illusion. All I can say is we've been lied to for so long about so many things that I don't even really know what to believe anymore. I think I've gotten to the point of I'm just going to live my life the way I live my life every day, do what I do, and say hell to the rest, To hell with society, to hell with what they're pushing on mainstream media, to hell with what's going on out there. Just let me roll through life, living my life the best ability I can, and I don't care what anybody else thinks, says, or does anymore. That's where I am kind of getting with everything. Because it's just gotten really crazy and nutty-buddy out there. And I just don't have time for the energy vampires anymore. Peace, love, hugs, snugs, all that good stuff. Until the next time, y'all have a great evening and happy Memorial Day.